Thanks so much for joining us back on Weather Nation. We are talking all things heat. It has been crippling across parts of the south and central U.S., including Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, definitely so. One of the areas underneath, not just a heat advisory, but excessive heat warning. Temperatures so far during these late morning hours in the 90s, but already feeling, I should say, triple-digit levels. Yeah, we are talking temperatures and heat indices, 10-degree difference. So that's a big difference in how the temperature is and what it actually feels like, and it's all that dew point. Because if you're in the sun, that's when you're really feeling that feel-like temperature. Yeah. If you're in the shade, it's not as bad, but nonetheless, it's just like you're in a blast furnace down there. Yeah, we're looking at heat indices through the afternoon, anywhere from 100 degrees to even 115. That's excessive, and that can really take a toll. Absolutely. So that's why we're going to get to try and chance to tell everybody as much as we can about the heat concerns, which just recently got expanded into Missouri and up into across Kansas. Also, portions of the southeast have that chance for dealing with some high heat levels. And so we're going to get the chance to talk to some of our field correspondents in the field, as well as get the chance to speak to some of the meteorologists out there at the National Weather Service office. And we have Karen joining us from Tulsa, Oklahoma, one of the meteorologists out there. And we thank you so much for joining us today. And go ahead and just let us know how things are so far, Karen Hatfield, in the area that you're forecasting.
We've already got triple-digit heat indices across, especially portions of northeast Oklahoma. And by the time we hit the heat of the day this afternoon, portions of that same area will see heat index values between 110 and 115. And we're no stranger to the heat and humidity here, but that's still getting a little bit on the excessive level. Right, that's what we were kind of wondering, and is how does this compare to other summers? Is this crazy for people in that area, or are we used to this? People here are pretty used to it. We've already had several excessive heat warnings in the month of June, and we've even had a couple of days during that same month where heat index values approached 120 in parts of the Tulsa metro and other parts of eastern Oklahoma as well. So this isn't going to be the worst day that we've seen so far this year, but it's definitely going to be something where people need to take those extra precautions like hydrating, spending some extra time indoors, and checking on those people who may not live in air-conditioned areas or people that work outdoors, that check on them and make sure that they're okay through the day.
Yeah, absolutely so, because the heat can certainly be a very stressful situation. It takes a taxing toll on the body. Have you heard of so far any instances of people succumbing to heat-related illnesses in your area?
Not so far today. Usually those alerts come in a little bit later, like after the fact. But throughout the summer so far, we have had several instances in the Tulsa metro area where the heat has gotten to people.
And how long, any relief in sight, and how long can we expect this to last?
It looks like the heat is going to last through pretty much the entire work week. We should see some improvement from today's levels throughout the week. So it's not going to be as bad as today, it doesn't look like, through Friday. But the real improvement is going to be over the weekend, and we're actually going to have some increasing thunderstorm chances during the weekend period. So there will be a little bit of relief on the way anyway, but not for a few days.
Oh boy, so just exchanging one concern for another, heat to severe weather potentially. So definitely going to be keeping our eyes on that, just like I'm sure you as well as the other meteorologists in the NWS Tulsa office. Thank you so much, Karen Hatfield, for taking the time to talk to us, and stay cool out there.
And thank you.
And one of those other locations.